Yo guys, what's up? We have the Monday Night Football picks here. So I got 3 plays for you guys in this video, and I'm really liking this game between the Chiefs and the Saints. One of my favorite primetime games in a minute. So make sure to drop a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you guys don't miss any of the free pick videos I drop for you guys for all the college football and NFL games. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss those videos. And we're going to hop into the plays in a second. But first, guys, I want to remind you, another successful weekend in this football season. The hot streak we're on this season, and I don't even know if you can call it a hot streak. I think it's just the average streak at this point. This season has been great for us. We went up 13 and a half units just this weekend alone. These are some of the slips that we hit in VIP. Again, 13 and a half units in one weekend. If you guys do not know what that means, a unit is how much money you put down on each bet. So in VIP, a $20 bettor that puts down 20 bucks on every single play that I send them, they just profited 270 bucks this weekend alone. $50 bettors, $675, $100 bettors, the high rollers, they made $13.50 in just this weekend alone in football betting. This is a legitimate side hustle. A lot of people don't think that they think that's stupid to say because it's sports betting. But when you're breaking down units, you're breaking down the plays like we do. We have only had one losing weekend. Every weekend other than that, we have been winning. We are up now over 50 units on the season. By the way, my VIP is free. So I do this for free for you guys. So guys, please take advantage because I do this for free because we're making so much money. I want to help you guys make money as well. That is the entire goal here on this channel. And I do not want to charge people like everybody else on YouTube and Instagram and all that. They charge for VIP. I try my best to not charge. So to get an entire month of VIP for completely free, all you would have to do, go down to the links below. It's going to take you 5 minutes at max, guys. Go down to the links below. You just have to download Parlay Play right here. This app, Parlay Play, it's a really good app. They have some of the highest payouts. My favorite app right now, other than maybe Prizepicks. Go download Parlay Play. Use code GHOSTLOCKS right here. Type in code GHOSTLOCKS when it asks you for a promo code. That's the code you're going to put in. GHOSTLOCKS, all caps right there, just like that. Type that in, deposit at least 10 bucks, and then drop a comment on this video just saying, hey, I used your code, or I'm on Parlay Play. Just let me know that you guys signed up with my code on Parlay Play, and I will send you guys the link to the free month of VIP. So that's all it takes. You just have to download the app with code GHOSTLOCKS and deposit at least 10 bucks, guys, okay? And then once you do that, and I send you the link, you get in VIP, you get all these plays texted to your phone every single day. And again, $100 bettors just made over $1,300 just this weekend, let alone the rest of the season. The rest of the season, they're up over $5,000. So again, it is free. You just have to deposit on Parlay Play with code GHOSTLOCKS. They also give you a $100 deposit match. You guys could just deposit $100, get a free $100, which obviously I recommend just getting a free $100 when you can. But even if you don't want to do that, it's just $10, and then you guys get in for an entire month for free and get all those plays texted to you every day. But let's hop into the game. So, like I said, it's one of my favorite primetime games we've had in a minute. And the reason for that is because these plays that I'm going to be talking about in this video, they just have really good odds to hit. The first player we could talk about is Alvin Kamara, right? So he's been playing really well this season. This whole New Orleans Saints offense and team in general has been playing really well this season, but especially Kamara. It looks like he's damn near back to his prime self, right? However, he played at Dallas. Dallas so far in the season, one of the worst run defenses in the league. The first 3 weeks of the season, they were literally the worst run defense in the entire league. So these matchups were not the hardest matchups in the world. Now, playing KC, this is a top 2 hardest team to go against when it comes to running the football. Last week, I believe it was last week, maybe the week before, they gave up like 40 rushing yards to Bijan. They gave up like 30 rushing yards to, I'm forgetting who else, but just you guys can go back and look at who KC's been playing. Look at the running backs that they've been playing and look how many yards they've been putting up. These guys are not even eclipsing 50 yards. I don't think a single back so far has eclipsed 50 yards against KC. They are locking down running backs, absolutely clamping running backs. This is a primetime game in KC. I do not expect the Saints to be up, to be winning, and even if they are, which again, I really don't think they will be, it's not going to be by running the football. And even if they're up and they're handing the ball off, he's not going to be getting a bunch of yards. He's going to be probably averaging 2 yards a carry. I really like his under at 67.5. I think that line is really, really high at 67.5. Any running back on this season, I don't care who it is. I don't even care if it's Saquon. Any running back that's at 67.5 rushing yards when you're playing the Chiefs, I'm taking the under. I like those odds every single day of the week. So that's the first play right there I really like, under on his rushing yards. The second play we're going to be taking is going to be Kareem Hunt. We're going to do the exact opposite. We are slamming his over of 44.5 yards. This is a really, really low line. You guys saw it last week. We all saw it last week. He's the main running back in this backfield right now until maybe CEH comes back or something like that. But at least as of right now, Kareem Hunt's the main back in this backfield. He had 14 carries last week. This game, I expect him to have at least 14 carries again. I think his line for rush attempts is 11, so that's a really good bet to take as well. If you guys want to take that instead of rushing yards, I don't hate that whatsoever. That might even be a better bet than this. The reason I'm taking 44.5 rushing yards, though, is not only because KC usually has a good run game, at least the last year and a half, 2 years they have. Not only do they have a good run game, they are playing the Saints. The Saints have given up top 5 most rushing yards to running backs this season, or fantasy points, anything like that. So even if you want to take Kareem Hunt's fantasy points, I don't hate that either. He's expected to have a really good game. Again, I think the Chiefs could be up. If they're not up, it's going to be a close game. This should be a good primetime game. So he should be able to be in a close enough game to where he's still getting those rush attempts, still getting the opportunity to break long runs and stuff like that. But again, 44.5 rushing yards. We just saw him drop 70 on the Chargers with only 14 attempts. The Saints, way worse run defense than the Chargers. He should get the same amount of attempts. So I really like his line over of 45 yards right there. And then the third and final play we're going to be taking our boy Kelce. Now that Rashee Rice is out, after Rashee Rice went out that last game, Mahomes just went right back to Kelce like he was his prime self and just absolutely hammering this dude with targets. I think he had like 11 targets or something like that. No, 9 targets, I think. But he had, after Rashee Rice went out, spamming this dude with targets. So I really like Kelce in this game, a 57.5, especially because the Saints this season have been really, really good at defending wide receivers. So a lot of people are trying to go over on Xavier Worthy, Sky Moore, players like that, but they're really good at defending wide receivers. They are really bad at defending the run game, which is why we took Kareem Hunt. They're really bad at defending the tight ends, which is why we're taking Travis Kelce. So those are their 2 biggest weaknesses. So I think most of KC's offense, if not all of it, is going to be coming from the tight end position and the running back position. So we're taking Kelce over 57.5 yards. Again, he had 90 yards last week because Rashee Rice is out. Mahomes doesn't have many guys to pass the ball to that he trusts. Kelce should be back to getting, 8 targets this game. Right here, his line's at 7.5. So if he gets 7 or 8 targets, I think he's going to catch at least 5 of those. And I think it's only going to take at least 5 catches to go over this line of 57.5. I think that's really going to be how they're moving the ball down the field and scoring early in this game. And then they're going to be running the ball with Kareem Hunt as well, kind of switching off between these 2 guys. That's the idea, at least. So those are the 3 plays that we have in this game, guys. Remember to drop a like on the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the videos I post for you guys every day. And then drop a comment down below if you guys like these plays. If you guys have any of your own plays that you want myself and everybody else to know, drop those down below in the comments. And then again, guys, if you want that free month of VIP, okay, which I highly, highly, highly recommend you guys do. Again, $1,350 in one weekend. Okay, we've been doing this every single weekend except for one weekend. We're up over 50 units in VIP. It's free. You just have to deposit at least $10 with code GHOSTLOCKS on Parlay Play. It is that easy. Again, if you use the links down below, it puts that code in for you automatically, so it makes it even faster for you guys. But that is all you have to do. If you guys already have Parlay Play, by the way, you guys can still get VIP for a month for free. Just do the same thing on Chalkboard or Sleeper. So you could sign up on Chalkboard, Sleeper, or Parlay Play. As long as you are using my code on those apps and depositing at least $10 and letting me know, you guys get a free month of VIP. All you need to do is make sure that the Chalkboard and Sleeper code is different. It's just code GHOST on these apps. So if you are signing up on one of these apps, use code GHOST. And then these are the states it's available in. So if you guys are in one of these states, you guys should be in VIP already. And if you're not, sign up on one of these apps with the correct code. Deposit at least $10 and get in. You guys understand what I'm getting at here, but just make sure to drop the comment for the free month of VIP. But other than that, guys, these are the plays for the game on Monday night. Good luck with all your bets. I'll catch you in the next video.